Once upon a time in ancient China, there was a kind-hearted young man named Liu Bei. Liu Bei loved helping people and dreamed of making the world a better place. One day, while walking through a busy market, he saw a tall, strong man arguing with a fruit seller. The tall man had a big, bushy beard and fierce eyebrows. Liu Bei approached and asked,
"What's the problem?"
The bearded man grumbled.
I'm Zhang Fei. This seller tried to overcharge me for some apples.
Liu Bei smiled kindly and offered to buy the apples for both of them. Zhang Fei was so impressed by Liu Bei's generosity that he invited him to his house for dinner. While they were cooking a hearty meal, they heard loud shouts from outside. A group of bandits was raiding the village, taking food and scaring people. Liu Bei and Zhang Fei rushed out and saw a tall, powerful warrior in a green robe fighting off the bandits with a long spear. With his flowing beard and determined eyes, the warrior fought fearlessly, but there were too many bandits. Liu Bei and Zhang Fei didn't hesitate. They grabbed sticks and helped the warrior fight off the attackers. Together, they chased the bandits away, protecting the villagers. The warrior wiped sweat from his brow and introduced himself.
I am Guan Yu. I couldn't stand by while these bandits caused trouble.
Zhang Fei grinned.
You're strong and brave. Let's be friends.
Liu Bei nodded, feeling that fate had brought them together. The three of them sat down that evening, shared a meal, and made a promise. They decided to become sworn brothers, not by blood, but by choice. Together, they would protect the people from bandits and stand up for justice. They sealed their bond by bowing to the sky and saying,
Though we
Though
come from different families,
we will share joys and
hardships
hardships
together
as
true
true
brothers.
News of the brave brothers spread, and one day, a messenger arrived from the capital.
The Emperor is in danger.
He cried.
Rebels have risen up, and the noble warrior Cao Cao is gathering heroes to protect the throne.
The three brothers knew they couldn't ignore such a call. Liu Bei said,
"If the Emperor needs help, we must go."
As they made their way to the capital, they saw chaos everywhere. Villages burned, and people were frightened. The brothers helped where they could, protecting villagers and giving food to the hungry. When they finally reached the capital, they were greeted by Cao Cao himself. Cao Cao was a clever and ambitious man with sharp eyes and a commanding presence.
I've heard of your bravery.
He said,
Will you fight by my side to save the Emperor?
Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei bowed respectfully.
"We will do what's right."
Liu Bei replied. Cao Cao nodded, but his gaze lingered on Liu Bei. He sensed something special about the young man's calm strength and kind heart. The brothers joined Cao Cao's forces to fight the Yellow Scarf rebels, who wore yellow cloths around their heads and caused trouble everywhere they went. In the heat of battle, Liu Bei led his brothers with courage and wisdom. Zhang Fei's mighty roar scared the rebels, while Guan Yu's graceful spear strikes sent them fleeing. Liu Bei stayed calm, helping those who were hurt and guiding his friends through the fight. When the battle was over, Cao Cao approached Liu Bei.
You are more than just a fighter. You are a leader.
He said thoughtfully. But as the days passed, Liu Bei noticed something about Cao Cao. Though he was strong and clever, he was also ruthless, and his ambition sometimes made him forget the people's needs. One evening, Guan Yu whispered,
Brother, I'm not sure Cao Cao way is the right way.
Zhang Fei nodded.
He's too cold and strict. We fight to protect, not to conquer.
Liu Bei thought deeply.
Cao Cao wants to make the world peaceful, but his methods hurt too many people. We must follow our own path, one that protects the weak.
And so, after the battle was won, the three brothers thanked Cao Cao and decided to continue their journey alone. They would travel the land, helping people and standing up for justice without losing their kindness. As they walked away from the capital, Liu Bei felt grateful for his brothers. No matter how tough things got, they would always have each other, and that was the greatest strength of all. The three brave brothers became legends, known not just for their fighting skills but for their loyalty and kindness. Wherever they went, people cheered, knowing that these heroes would never turn away from someone in need. And so, Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei continued their adventure. Brothers bound not by blood, but by a promise to do good in the world.